trying to make some pizza, man. And then next thing I know, my store's burning down.
It smells like alcohol.
I know. I bet there's gonna be booze. And yep, here it is.
I'm sorry. I'm just pissed.
Well, now you're going to jail for felony battery, buddy. That's why you didn't get the full effect of the taser, because these new ones would have dropped you like a sack of potatoes, buddy.
I'm pretty secured, my guy.
Sometimes bad employees get fired. Other times they get fired and end up behind bars. We're taking a look at 4 times employees behaved so badly they got arrested, and it was all captured on body cam. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sam Goldberg. We begin today's episode in Taos, New Mexico on June 13th, 2022. Officers at Taos Police Department responded to a 911 call from Domino's after 27-year-old employee Chase Renfro started a fire and ran off.
Hey guys.
He's out back. Did you find him? He's out back.
He took off. State police is out looking for him, but can I come back and see what's going on? Excuse me.
So he was out back when I was back there. And he told me he has his propane tank lit. And he's like, I'm going to blow the place up or I'm going to start a fire. And I thought, yeah, right, he's full of you know? Mm-hmm. So he was sitting in his car over here. Where did they put that propane tank? They had a propane tank, and he walked in there and threw a trash can full of papers, and they opened it up and turned it on and lit a match, and it caught on fire, and he took off running. Let's see, where's the propane thing?
Wasn't it up here?
Well, there's a propane tank that they use. Right here. Yeah,
So he lit it on fire and threw it in a trash can full of parchment paper and paper. We just drenched it all in water.
And where was everything taking place? It's probably the parchment paper and stuff. Yeah, where's the trash can? So everything started inside here?
No, it was outside.
Everything was inside.
Watch. So he stacked my boxes, and then he put the trash can up here, and then he threw that thing in here.
Right here, right there.
Yeah, and I was outside talking to his brother. I walked in and I smelled a bunch of gas back here. And then I saw him throw it in there, and then he walked out, and I was like, what the f***? Then he lit a match and he put it next to there.
Do you have access to that camera? Footage from that camera?
Maybe. Watch.
Huh?
You guys know what this guy before?
I haven't, no. It's not gonna get in here. Radio sucked. 213, 206. Vehicle left prior to arrival. -25. I believe it was a black Nissan car.
Hey, Joe. So this is all stacked here, and 2 of these small propane cylinders.
Yeah, he brought them into the store himself.
Yeah, he brought him into the store himself, and I didn't really know what was happening because I'm the manager in charge, and I had heard him talking back here to himself, but I did't know what he was talking about.
You have access to that camera?
Yeah, our general manager is getting access from our district to get access to the camera.
That's what they're in.
Is he still outside?
No, he drove off right before.
Can I see that, please?
So we had taken the propane tank outside,
And then I have a picture
turned
of him,
around,
too.
and they just sat there looking at us for a minute before they drove off.
213-206.
His name is Chase White.
It's gonna be a black Nissan SUV.
Just that propane cylinder.
Do you have an ID on you, ma'am?
What?
What's that?
An ID?
Yeah, your driver's
I
license?
don't have an ID.
Okay, okay.
See if I can get a picture of your
He brought that stove.
Who brought the matches?
He brought the stove, the matches, 2 propane cylinders. This is all stacked here, trash can.
I only
So it was all
Real big, real round, the chubby cheeks, blonde hair. Is it like?
Hold on, I'm trying to find him on Facebook. Okay, I found a picture of him. So this is him.
Okay.
This guy. Oh,
Her phone just.
of course.
You guys have any contact?
So,
So I have.
right on, man. Thanks. I know you kind of already said everything, but that way I can get it on camera. What did you see when you said you were outside talking to his brother?
I was outside talking to his brother Mike, and I had walked back into the store. So I was smoking a cigarette, and I came back in, and I saw him holding it, and he had thrown the trash can on top of there, and he threw it inside.
Was it already lit at that point when he threw it in? Was it?
Yeah, it was already lit. It was fully lit. He then just like walked to the back as fast as he could, and that's when I smelled the gas. And then I looked in and I saw it burning, and then I was like, "Yo, he's trying to like give me. He's done close."
Okay.
And then we proceeded to take it down, and we took it outside and we put it out with water.
Okay.
And he had 2 matches burning on the table.
Okay.
2 of those long burning matches.
Okay. And he's an employee or
Yeah.
ex? Is he?
He is an employee, but he's
His
a
brother
new
was an ex-employee, and then he just started working here. So the person who was with him worked here before, and now he works
Okay.
here.
So at this point right now, he's a current employee,
Yes.
not an ex-employee.
No.
Yes, he's
Okay.
a current employee.
Okay.
Just hired to like clean up stuff.
Did he say why he might have done it, or?
He just like walked in talking to himself.
What did you hear from him,
I was
Kevin?
standing right here, and he was standing right there with the tank, and I thought he was joking around. He said, something, or I'm gonna burn this down. He goes, and I thought he was joking around because a lot of the people they joke around say, oh, we're gonna burn down the place or whatever. And I thought he was joking, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden he gets the tank and he cranks it full blast like that, and then he starts to light that match. And I said, oh no, dude, what the hell are you doing, bro? And then I ran in there and I told Anil, bro, he's trying to burn down the place. And then we ran back here, and by that time he was already gone.
And when I heard him talking,
You have your ID on you, sir?
he was like talking. He was talking to himself at that point, but I was just listening to him, and I was standing like right here, and he was making all these hand gestures. He's like, and then we're gonna have it like right here, and it's gonna go up like this, like playing it to be a.
And he was talking to himself when he was saying
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, he said something, and then
No.
he went like something about being paid, not getting paid or something, and then he's like, well, it's not worth it for me to be here anyway then, and he went like that, I think, and then that's when I went around in there, and then that's when he disappeared.
What's a good phone number for
We
you,
found
sir?
the tank over here on fire.
What's a good phone number for you?
By the way, guys,
That's myself.
stop. Hold on.
Yeah.
You have your ID on you, sir?
Just to let you know, does not say this truck's gonna be closed.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing this.
You have your ID on you, sir?
Yeah, I do. I was just trying to make some pizza, man, and then next thing I know, my store's burning down. I was just trying to make pizza, Kevin, and then the next thing I know, we're gonna die?
Well, I think, I don't even know what he might have heard somebody do, so I don't know.
No, dude, because that could have started against, like, uncontrollable fire, and, like, someone could have gotten hurt.
Well, propane explodes, dude.
Exactly.
There to get his personal information?
I have no clue. I just got here.
Okay.
just called me and was like, hey, get down there ASAP. Somebody went in with, Chase went in with a gas can and some matches.
And it was 2 little propane cylinders. Yeah, the green, So I don't know what kind of documentation you need with that stuff, but if you need, we can dispose of it. We usually we would take them. Otherwise, like.
Let me ask Sarge, because I'm pretty sure they won't store that in evidence.
Yeah, there's no reason to store it or to let them dispose of it. I mean, honestly, we'd probably just toss it. Oh, one of them's empty, we're close to it. This one's empty, this one's full. I mean, it's still perfectly good, someone, whoever has that kind of
It's
stuff.
coming from a vehicle out there.
Yeah.
Said it's usually
Sweet, perfect. So yeah, whether you guys want to take it or else.
Let me ask Sarge and see what he says, and then.
It's just something that doesn't need to be in the store.
Let me go get my camera and take some pictures right away, man.
It's a weird day.
Big Brian, little Brian.
We have permitted big guys.
Go outside. We go and drink with
You've given law enforcement contact.
I gave them everything.
So who could I talk to about getting his name, date of birth, social security, all that kind of
I
stuff?
gave another officer.
Okay, it was probably the state police asking.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're just assisting. We'll be the ones handling the case. Sorry about that, man. They're probably going to look him up so they can get an address and go see if he's home.
Yeah.
No, it's not that mouse. You're gonna have to go do it out there. Because I got the only mouse over here.
Let's go right here.
They are.
But then I don't know if the address would work for them either because I think they live in the vehicle.
Okay.
What happened to my mouse? How do I get out of this? Please. Exit this much.
He said he's homeless, and he usually hangs out in that black Nissan in Walmart and the plaza, but usually Walmart.
Okay.
The more they start talking.
And
Cool, man. Thank you.
I have his information. Chase White, hiring info.
Have you dealt with this guy before?
No.
3017-5. More.
Tell him I got all your 49, Sarge.
Is there any charge for bomb threat? Bomb threat? Arson and negligent? I would say arson and
Negligent
bomb.
use.
Just 3017.
Hey, man. These propane cylinders, he got like those little Coleman camping propane things. That's what he lit and threw in the trash. Yeah, he lit it and threw it in the trash. Do you want me to collect those for evidence or let fire go ahead and take them and dispose of them? I don't think. Oh. Okay, cool. Because I figured we couldn't put anything like that in evidence, no. Cool. All right, man. Yeah. He's homeless. He lives in his vehicle, but they said he usually camps out in Walmart. It's like looks like a Nissan Murano probably. It was on the girl's phone, but her phone died, so. Cool, man. Yeah, it's pretty new. All right. Later.
Decides to recheck it. I'm just trying to sing some songs. And all of a sudden, they come back and say, well, yeah, you almost got burned.
So, would you be able to do me a favor and send me those pictures to my email of the vehicle and whatever else you got?
Yeah, let me write down your email.
And he lit
That's for just a little bit.
another propane tank on the parchment with the what's it called? And he got like these long the matches. He got like a super long matches and put them all over and like sparked them.
Is this what he sparked it with?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And he set it there and he just let it light and then he walked out. And then Kevin went.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, literally. And then we took it out, we poured water in it, and he was out there. They turned back around, and they just stayed looking at us for like 3 minutes while we were talking to the cops on the phone. Yeah, and then he was just sitting there. No, he wasn't even on the clock. He just came. Yeah, and then they just sat there looking at us while we were talking to the
Oh,
cops.
yeah, man. He was
And
even
then
putting
they
stuff to
peeled
burn
off.
and everything in there.
Yeah.
I would do aggravated, dude, for
And
sure.
then the cop came in like a few minutes later, and he kept chasing me. We were like doing it that way. And then all these guys showed up like, not even like 3 minutes later. Yeah, we almost got burned to death. Or like exploded.
I mean, Ryan, would you say that could be like a terrorist?
His best shot would have been shoving a bunch of boxes into the fucking
Dude, he really.
Larceny?
that was scary. Like, he said that.
I don't know.
He plotted all of that around. And then even what he was mumbling on about was how big it was going to get. Because what I heard from him was like, he was like, and then it's going to go like in this area, and it's super big. Yeah. Okay. I was going to my phone.
Would you be able to get us a copy of this?
No, I don't think there's a way to give a copy at all because last time that I checked, they said there was no way to give a copy, but you can record it all you want.
Okay.
I have no clue, and there's no like microphones on the camera, so you can't even hear what they're saying.
Yeah. No, it was just some random crackhead. And we were all standing there.
Oh,
and we were all backing up. I was in front of everyone, so like I had 3 CSRs behind me.
Yeah.
Just pointing a gun at me.
It didn't even look like the propane torch was lit.
It lit on the table when we threw it in there.
It was all the staff. Flames.
Brian,
Yeah. Looks like it's on there, bro.
Yeah, I saw the flames.
Yeah, it's on watch.
And way to go for your staff.
I know. Awesome, man.
Definitely potential.
Oh yeah. Like there's no defending that. That was straight up just on purpose.
Is that going to be it there?
I think that's it right
Did
there.
they ever
Like
keep back
showing him.
inside?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, Brian, get with Sarge or with Chief, because that might even pass as a terrorist.
Did you guys want to grab a picture of the car, maybe, if it's in view of the camera?
Did you
And
get
that girl has a video.
She's going to email it to me. She has it on her phone,
Has
but
a video of it.
her phone died, so she's working on getting it to me. Yeah, I think that's going to be...
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
He said that because I guess he was talking to him or something. And, oh, this guy's the one.
So what did he tell you again?
Well, okay, I was standing right here because he normally never talks to me. He's a little strange character. He's a little bit off, I think. But I never thought he would do something like that. But I was standing here, and he was talking to me. He started talking to me, and I thought he was being friendly at first.
Yeah.
And then he walked over to the counter, to the table right here, and he was saying something about we're burning the place down or something. And I was just joking because people say that. I didn't take it seriously. And I don't know what he was doing with the thing. I thought he was going to heat up some food or something. And he said, yeah, something about burning the place down. And then he was saying something about not getting paid, or something about his pay. Something about, I guess he was saying that he was pissed off that he didn't get paid for a couple of days that he worked here or something. And he was saying something along those lines about not getting paid or something, and that if they ain't gonna bother paying me, then there's no reason for me to be here. He goes something like that, and then he started laughing, like ha ha ha, like ha ha ha. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, I didn't think so much of it. And then he picked up the thing, and he cranked it all the way on. And I know that you can't light those things when they're all the way on, because I mean that's just dangerous to do. And I was like, holy dude, for real? What are you doing? And then he struck the match, and then he was kind of trying to light it or something, and then that's when I booked it in there, and I told our manager, Angel. I told the manager, hey bro, he's trying to burn down the place or blow up the place. He has a propane tank back there. I told him, and he's like, what? He's like, who? And I'm like, the dude, the big dude. And then we ran back here. And by the time we got back here, he was gone, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know where the propane tank was.
It was right here, because this is where it started burning.
And they found the propane tank, and they picked it up, and it was all flaming. It had plastic on it.
They set it up in this corner.
Okay. We just saw the video, so I just needed to know what he said because it didn't have any sound on it. But
something like that. And then he was like, and he laughed like that, and I was like, okay. And then.
Is fire still here?
Did he say something about
I think something like that. He was saying something along those lines.
Ages ago, apparently he was like trying to burn down the store because he wasn't getting paid. Apparently.
Well, I guess I'll take him and take him to fire if they can dispose of him.
He's not all here. He's a little.
That's what Sarge said. Have them dispose of him. So.
And they said that they have a contact number on this application.
Yeah, I got it.
That's just the reason that I got it, because Kevin was the one that pretty much confronted Chase while you were trying to.
All right, guys. So you guys are going to be closed for the rest of the night, I assume.
I didn't say much.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. Be careful.
Police were able to make contact with Chase to arrest him, but he wasn't going down without a fight.
Driver, open your window. Gonna be felony stop. Driver, put your hands out the door. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Keep your hands where I can see them. Keep them up. Keep them up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Stop right there. Stop right there. Get to your knees. Get to your knees.
Come your hands right now. Drop down. Drop down.
Go.
What's going on? Just do me a favor. Turn around. Your other hand right now. We don't want to hurt you. Give me your other hand behind your back right now.
You don't want to hurt me.
We're not trying to hurt anyone. Do me a favor and give me your other hand. Hands, listen to me.
Stop. Stop.
You're gonna go to the ground.
Stop.
You're gonna go to the ground.
Stop.
All right, you're done, dude. You're done. Your hands behind your back. Okay?
Okay. You're sitting on one of them. Okay. You got one handcuff on.
Pull it up.
There you go. Nothing bad to say about you guys. It's kind of a up.
Yeah, put him in. You can give us problems? We're gonna stand you up if
I
I'm going.
know better than that. Y'all will all swarm around me like a giant.
Well, you gotta understand, we're gonna get you up and put you in unit. If you give us problems, you're going back to the ground.
Understood.
We don't want to do that. I don't know why you want to do that.
I just want to get a place to sleep for the night. 3 hats and a cot.
Get up. To your knees. To your knees. Hit one knee. No more fighting. Okay.
Your sex. Hold on.
Don't matter, bro. What are you taking him?
There's have some stuff I need to move.
I have don't matter.
There's possibly a key to the car in it's
I have homie last time I gave him a ride.
It's okay.
Hold on, before you get in. Do you have anything in your pockets I need to know about? He's gonna poke me, stab me. All right, get in.
I don't want to still wasn't listening, so that's why I cuffed him.
That what?
I said I don't your felony stop, but he wasn't listening, so I went to put a cuff on him.
Like shit. Fight you guys or not?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Still red.
I tried to blow up Domino's.
Chase was charged with arson, aggravated battery, and assault with a deadly weapon. He was released from jail 3 days later. Chase underwent a competency evaluation, and the case is still pending at the time of this recording. I want to thank Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring this episode of After Hours and for sending me the sweet hat. Mikey, if you could, zoom in on that. Thank you. Every week with After Hours, these people on the body cams we cover, it proves just how scary and unpredictable the world can be. And let's say, unfortunately, if you're ever injured or if you've ever been injured, you can turn to Morgan & Morgan. They're America's largest personal injury firm with over 1,000 attorneys. Now, how do they have so many attorneys, you might be wondering? That's a really good question. That is because they win, and they win a lot. In the past few months, Morgan & Morgan saw verdicts of $12.2 million in Florida, $26 million in PA, and $6.8 million in New York. Mind you, these are all considerably higher than the highest insurance offer. Also, their fee is absolutely free unless you win. You can start a claim and see how much it could be worth all on your phone in 8 clicks or less. They've modernized the personal injury claim process. So to start a claim, go to forthepeople.com/afterhours or click the link in the description and in the pinned comments. Next, we go to Solon, Ohio on October 28th, 2021. Just before 10:30 a.m., an officer noticed an Amazon delivery van making an illegal turn. After seeing him swerve in and out of the lane and driving onto the curb, the officer made a traffic stop.
I think I'm behind that Amazon truck. Was in Florida.
Affirmative.
Okay, yeah, he just ran up on the curb. I'm going to stop him. Whoa, 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 whoa.
How you doing today?
Okay. Yeah? You're just okay, or what's going on today? You're what? I got you. You got a driver's license on you?
The officer realizes the driver, 31-year-old Colin Sursig, seemed impaired, so he asks him to step out of the car to perform a field sobriety test.
Hey, you can come back this way. We're just going to go back this way a little bit on this. You don't have anything in your pockets or nothing, no razor blades, no nothing like that? Just, okay. All right, what were, you see yourself driving up on the curb? You notice that at all?
Yeah, I screwed up.
What was going on?
I just wasn't paying attention.
I mean, it was all down the road, though. You hit the curb a couple times, didn't you?
Yeah, I was done with my route and I just screwed up.
Yeah. All right. Do me a favor, take your hat off for me real quickly. And then, can you see the tip of my finger here? Mm-hmm. Just follow the tip of my finger with your eyes, okay? Don't move your head, just your eyes, all right? Don't move your head. Keep your head. All right. Next thing I'm going to have you do, if you just take a couple steps back there, kind of towards your bumper or whatever. You can put your hat back on if you want. All right, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to take one foot, whichever one you're most comfortable with. You're going to pick your foot up, one foot up, whichever one you choose, point your toe. You're going to look down at your foot and count to 30 by thousands, okay? You understand that? Just hands out of your pockets, hands down at your side. And then one foot, whichever one you're most comfortable with, count to 30 by thousands. You can begin whenever you're ready.
1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000.
Keep going, keep going. You got to, yeah.
4, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000.
Keep going.
8, 1,000.
And you can stop. All right. Next one I'm going to have you do, keep your hands out of your pockets, hands down to your side. I'm going to have you place your left foot in front of your right foot, just like this, all right? I'm going to give you a couple more instructions, and then we're going to go from there, okay? So place your left foot right in front of your right foot, just like this. All right, when I tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps just down an imaginary line here, okay? So it's going to look something like this. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. You're going to count out loud with each step till you make 9 steps, all right? On your 9th step, you're going to take 3 small pivot steps. Come around, get back on the line, and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back down the line, okay? Do you have any questions? All right, you can go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, 3 small pivot steps or a series of pivot steps, and you can turn around and go.
Go ahead. And how many steps?
9 steps back. Okay, do me a favor. We're going to place your hands right behind your back, all right? I'm going to place you under arrest for driving under the influence, okay? Is there alcohol in the car, or what happened today? You just have a couple for when you're working, or?
Are you out of the Glen Willow, Amazon?
Yeah, just H&H. Is this, that's your personal keys? All right, why don't you come back this way? You have anything in these other pockets in here? Or?
No.
No? All right, we're gonna come back this way. I don't even know a number. All right, have a seat right in.
I know. I bet there's going to be booze. Yep, here it is. So one of these has got to be, I don't know, unless this is, usually there's an Amazon, this is probably Amazon stuff. I guess this is all his.
3607,
This is probably,
you know what name is on the truck? They're all like independent contractors. I can see if there's anybody that
Turns out Colin had a warrant for his arrest and he was driving with a suspended license. He was taken into custody for his warrant and the van was returned to his manager at Amazon. His blood alcohol content level was 0.284, which is over double the legal limit of 0.08. Next, we're headed to the Holiday Inn in Lake City, Florida. It's May 8th, 2023, and officers are responding to a report of a man refusing to leave. Turns out he'd been fired. When an officer got to the scene, he got into an altercation with 23-year-old Zachary Gibson.
Hello. Who's Zachary? Okay. Why are you still here, sir?
Because I want a valid reason before I know why I'm terminated.
Okay, that's not what Florida law is. So if they've asked you to leave, you need to leave, sir.
I mean, I'll clock out.
Okay, so they fired you.
Yeah, and they did not provide a valid
They don't
reason.
have to, sir.
Yes,
They
do.
no,
It's
no,
called
sir.
the wrongful termination.
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir. Well, what I'm not going to do is sit here and argue with you. Okay, you've been asked to leave. You've been terminated. So that means at this point you're trespassing. So you can either leave with me or you can leave on your own free will.
You gonna file a trespassing suit against me?
I will put you in jail. So would you like to leave? Okay. You have asked him to leave?
Yes,
All right, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
The officer ended up having to deploy his taser twice before Zachary would cooperate. Once on the ground, Zachary told the officer he had a knife in one pocket and a gun in his other pocket.
Let go of your hands.
Wrong pocket. Jacket pocket, left side. Knife is in the forefront pocket on my right hip. Like I said, the knife is in my right pocket. I always carry them on me. I have a concealed carry. I'm sorry. I'm just very pissed off.
370, like I said, my radio's not getting out on 77. Got a signal 0 secure. I got one tase. Start EMS and the supervisor, please.
Zachary got a large cut on his forehead from the struggle, so one officer helps stop the bleeding while the other officer explains a few things to the suspect.
They can fire you at any point. You refusing to leave is trespassing.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
I wanted to know why.
But it doesn't matter why. If they don't want you here, why do you want to be at a place that you're not wanted?
Because I liked this job.
So there's plenty of other places that you can work that's the same job. But now you're going to have a felony on your record.
I already have one on my record.
Oh, well, that's something to be proud of. Now you're going to have another one. And if you're a felon, then why do you have a gun? So you're not convicted?
It was expunged.
I asked a follow-up question. Don't get nasty with me. We were having a nice, cordial conversation there.
I'm sorry. I'm just...
So your charge was expunged. So did you get your rights back?
Yes, I
okay.
have all of my legal rights back.
Okay. You see how easy it is when we can talk cordially?
Yeah, I'm just sorry. I let my anger get the better of me. I am sorry that I attacked you.
His pocket. No. So I grabbed a hold of him. He snatched away from me. So I stepped back, went to tase him. We were too close in proximity. So then he charged me, and he ended up like that.
You all right, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Where's the zero?
I've secured it.
Okay.
I've secured it.
I am sorry. I let my anger get the better of me, and I haven't done that in years. That's actually what led to the first felony.
Well, I guess. Yeah, he straight up charged me.
What kind of zero is it?
I have handgun. Little pistol.
It's a 9mm Diamondback shorting. It's a
And you're a convicted felon?
Oh,
I have
fuck, it's
had
all
my
over me.
rights.
Go wash it.
I had it expunged.
Oh, you're here. Yeah, I will.
I had it expunged. I have all of my.
Appreciate you. Where's the bathroom at?
Paramedics arrive to check out Zachary's head injury and take him to the hospital.
Again, I am sorry.
It happens. It happens, buddy.
I am just going to injure you anyway.
No, I'm good.
After being treated at the hospital for minor injuries, Zachary was taken to Columbia County Detention Center. He was charged with armed trespass, battery on an officer, carrying a concealed weapon, and resisting with violence. His last court appearance was on December 16th, 2022. We end today's After Hours in Pasco County, Florida. It's just before Christmas, and deputies are responding to a Nissan car dealership. There are reports that 25-year-old Chandler Korick set his co-worker on fire. Police blurred the body camera video to protect the victim's privacy, and it can be hard to hear what she's saying at times because of work going on in the background, but she explains to officers what happened.
I was shaken up, but...
Do you need fire rescue?
No. I'm pretty tough, but it just singed my hair.
Okay. Can you kind of like tell us what happened more or less?
Well, so I have a... Being the only female, sometimes guys, always are talking to me. So I was kind of annoyed because I was in the car. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to leave it alone. So I sprayed something at it. And he's like, well, now I'm going to set you on fire. I'm like, do it, see the... And he walks over, sprays the brake cleaner on me. That's extremely flammable.
Where did it get under?
Right here, you can see the cinder marks, and you can see my hair's burnt. I have pictures of it. More pictures.
See it right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
photograph, you okay?
that's fine. Yeah, no. I was in the Explorer course, so I understand what you guys need to do. But so 10-20 seconds, we couldn't get the fire out, and yeah.
Where were you when this happened? Inside the
under that car.
So you were under a car when he lit the flame? Okay. And what side were you on? You were...
I was like right under it, like towards the front of it.
Okay. What were you doing? Are you oil change?
Yeah.
So the car was up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like yeah. There's video. Yeah. Just this one. There's no real bay numbers, but yeah.
So this bay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's good.
I should.
Was it this car?
Yeah, this
okay. Okay. So was basically trying to flirt with you then, is what you're saying, or?
I don't know.
What was he saying?
He was like, he does these work, and like sometimes he'll be like, oh, you're still working on that car, and I'm like, yeah. Is there a problem with that? But it's along the lines of that, like, just nitpicking at me and making fun of me. And
so is that what happened today?
yeah, and I just wasn't in the mood, so I sprayed something at him.
Did it hit him?
No.
Just like leave me alone?
Yeah.
What did you spray?
I sprayed brake cleaner, but I sprayed it towards the ground.
Okay.
And like he all dramatic, like went like that, and I'm
Can
like.
you demonstrate how you did it for me? I'm him.
Okay, so I'm literally right here. You're pretty much there.
So I'm him.
Yeah, and like I backed up and went like that with the brake cleaner.
Do you still have the cleaner?
Yeah.
Can you get it real quick? We've got like multi-nexus thing here, okay? Because we have a fire within a structure that shouldn't be. Second degree is an arson, first degree, okay? But I'll give you more than one. So that's the reason?
That's the
So I'm right here. Pretend I'm imaginary right here. How'd you spray it?
Yeah, so.
Okay, on the ground? Okay, didn't hit him? Okay. So what did you do after you sprayed it? So what did you say? Like leave me alone and?
Yeah, I went back to working on my car.
Where were you after that point?
I was putting an oil filter, so I would be on that side of the car.
On the right side of the car?
We're working on it now.
Oh, okay, good.
Thank you, sir. Show me where you're from. I'm just trying to put it. I can ask you a lot of questions.
Was the pan there too and everything?
Yes.
Okay. And this is the pan that you were using?
And so I am putting the filter on. No. It's like all the way up.
It's like that.
No, you're good.
Nice.
And so I'm like working on that, and he like walks over with his and a lighter, and I like walk over and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm gonna light you on fire. And he walks over, sprays it on my clothing, and then just lights it.
So I'm him now, and I walk up to you and say, I'm gonna light you on fire, just like, is it right hand or left hand back?
I'm not sure. He could be probably this hand. But he walks up, sprays it on my clothes, and just lights it down.
What kind of lighter was it?
Just a little like dollar store.
Thick type, cheapy?
Yeah.
Remember the color?
Blue.
Blue? Was it one you had to go like this?
Yeah.
So the blue, thick that lighter. Anything else specific about that lighter you remember?
No, it was just plain me.
He just said I'm gonna light you on fire. Actually did.
Yeah.
Did he take his brake cleaner with him when he left, or does he have a station here or anything like that?
That one over there. Be careful.
Oh, I'm good.
I do not know. He probably took it. I don't know.
So this was his bay,
That green one.
that green one right there?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get photographs of that. So is
Yeah,
this like his workstation then, or do you all work together?
This is usually right here.
So this is his right here, right?
How do you know that's his?
Because he has the green one. We all have black.
Okay, he's the only one doing this. After he sprayed you and set on fire, what happened? How big was the fire? This big, or this big?
It like went up my body.
Are you sure you're not injured?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, if you find out later on you are, go seek medical attention because you may feel pain later on because your adrenaline's going.
Yeah.
So after he sprayed you and you were set on fire, how did you get it out?
We literally were slapping it.
Other employees saw this?
Yeah. The one that walked up to us there.
Right there? Okay.
The one with the silver car and the one next to me saw it.
So silver car is him, right? Or no?
Silver car is the older guy.
Okay, the one who asked if you were okay?
No. That's a wash guy. But if
Him and who's the other guy? You gotta try to get some real estate.
Yeah.
come on.
Okay, him too? He's the guy.
One more.
You're good. You're working good. Thank you, man. Those two guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he saw it.
Temperament.
So these guys come over and help you come back home?
No, by the time they came over, they like
You
rushed
said
over.
we were back. Who was that? You and
The guy that set me on fire.
the guy that set you on fire?
We were like,
Okay. So he actually like, oh crap.
yeah, but then after the fact, he thought it was funny and then walks away. He just laughed and he was like, whoops.
What did he say in the middle of the fire? What was going on?
He was like, he's laughing. He's like, it's fine, we'll get it out.
So then what did he do? What did he do?
I don't know. Because I went to the manager, they fired him.
Did they tell him that he was fired?
Mm-hmm.
So they had a face-to-face conversation when you're fired and he left. How's he get here? Does he have a car or anything like that?
No, he doesn't have a driver's license.
He lives up close by, do you know?
No, because I don't really talk to him. Okay. As you can see, there's something wrong with him.
You got a lot of frustration with this.
Has this I mean, like, I know, I used to work here, not here, but in one where there was only one female, so the female always kind of got flagged. Was he giving you trouble in the previous times, or was it just only today, or?
It's always been something with him.
Okay.
Because just this Saturday, I had to go to the manager to tell him to leave me alone. That I called him, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Should I call him? He's like,
take you over that.
Yes.
What she was stating.
So,
How old is he, you think?
the guy,
Yeah.
26, 27.
Okay.
He's a younger guy.
Yeah.
What else about him? Can you describe him?
Wiry, like he's always on drugs.
What was he wearing today?
Black shirt, black cargo pants, shorts, and black sport boots.
Did he wear like a shirt of yours, like a non-uniform shirt? Or
Probably not anymore.
Okay. Was he wearing it at the time you were first?
I don't think so. Because I remember the black shirt today. Yeah, he has, on one arm he has a type of fish, like maybe a koi fish, And on the other arm, he has a different tattoo. It's about like that big. But I'm pretty sure he has more just up here that I can.
Not like you're trying to look either.
No.
I'll be back. I'm gonna bring my car. I'll get some written statements.
Yeah.
The deputy talks to some witnesses as well.
So tell me what happened today.
Well, I didn't see the whole thing. You know, I was working on the car and corner of my eye.
Can I pause you real quick? Which bay are you 2 or 3?
I am to
Third bay? Okay.
Yeah, third bay.
All right, continue. I apologize.
So, let's see. I was like up like this. I was doing an oil change, and I see something going on up on the first bay with Andrea and Chandler. And I saw him going like this, and then that's when I saw some flames on her shirt, like up here. I was like, oh, what's going on, you know? He's putting it out, and then got it out, and then they came over here, my bay, you know, and then he was saying something to her, and she was telling him to get out, get away from her. And that's all I.
Okay. I mean, I know how it is, how loud it is, and everything. You're in your own world, you didn't hear nothing else until you saw.
Until I saw the out of corner of my eye, I saw something go like moving like this, and then I saw him going like this, and I saw flames on it. I was like,
where were you facing? Were you facing north? Like, were you working under?
I was no, I would have been this way.
Okay.
So I would have saw it this way. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I saw it
No, I was
this
just
side.
making sure.
Yeah.
So you're looking this way, and I'm hurt for argument's sake.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm like up like here doing an oil change, and then I pulled it out of my eye there. Yep.
Okay. All right. Would you be willing to write that in a written statement?
I can.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get that for you.
It's voluntary, so.
I'll be right back. So, John, let me get some basic information from you. Is your first name John?
Yes.
Okay. Last name, sir?
Johnson.
Original. I knew a kid that his name was Steven Stevens.
Stevens, yeah.
Yeah, like, we used
to go to the store like, this is a fake name. Like, no.
I would do it if I was a parent. Your date of birth, sir?
10/29, 1989.
Okay. And a good phone number for you? And what bay were you working at?
This one.
You're in 3 with Mike?
Mike's right here, and then I'm right to
okay.
right over.
Was he working in your bay at the time? Okay. No, I'm looking. Okay, that's 4. Okay, I'm sorry. You were blocking that view, so I was like, well, that's 1, and she's right there, so I was like, it didn't make sense.
Right.
All right. So tell me in your own words what you saw, or what you witnessed.
I was in the bathroom at the moment, and as soon as I came out, dried off my hands. As soon as I came around the corner with the trash can thing, I wasn't paying attention to what they were doing initially, but I seen fire out of nowhere in the corner of my eye, and he tried to get it, extinguished with his hand, but it kept coming back. Chandler.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was he doing that?
Just with his hand.
Just his hand?
Yeah.
Swiping, patting? Okay. Okay.
And I was just watching to make sure that it went out.
Did you hear anything or anything like that? Like, what was being said, if you could recall anything?
Just her reacting to her being on fire. And eventually she said, get out, get away from me. Like, that was messed up. And he was just laughing and saying, well, you told me to. And it kind of repeated that.
Okay.
That was about it.
Okay. You mind writing in a written statement?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Get away from me. And you said that, well, you told me to, and what else did Andrea say to him? That's messed up, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How long have they been working here?
Andrea's been here before me. I've been here for about 7 months.
Okay.
Chandler, he's only been here for about 4, I guess.
Now, I used to be an oil mechanic. I say mechanic, but just an oil changer from Port Man. I understand the dynamic of, you know, the mechanics, they bust each other's chops and stuff like that. How was their relationship that you've witnessed in the past? Was
At
it
first, it was alright. And then here recently, I mean, it's been good, really.
Were you aware if there was any, like, when I say, like, picking on her by him or anything like that? Did you witness that? No? Nothing? Okay.
Alright. Usual hand talk, stuff like that.
Is he known to be a talker and, like, kind of, like, just...
He's got stuff to say about
anything? Okay.
I never had that.
Well, here, can you just write your name, what you saw, you know, in your own words, just print it, sign it, date and time for me, please?
Yeah.
You'll see you have a pen, so you can go over to the bay and do it. Okay. At your bay. I'll come and get you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Chandler had left the dealership, so police tracked him down at an apartment complex.
Howdy. Hey, sir. Thanks, man. It'd be better if I was not in handcuffs. You lied to me, man. Come on. I told
These
you
guys have something different going on, so you and I are going to talk about what I've got. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So I'm
because not aware of that.
Because you're in handcuffs, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, all right? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questions you make. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions. With those rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me?
I had no problem talking to you at all. I just, now I'm in cuffs and I really...
Tell me about what happened this morning.
Alright, so...
The beginning of Chandler's story is muted for the victim's privacy, but he eventually admits to setting his coworker on fire, knowing the dangers, but insists he didn't actually want her or anyone else to get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, she's always been very combative. I've never done anything other than try to help her. I know she wants to be a mechanic, and I really appreciate the fact that there's a female trying to, you know, become a tech. You know, like I know the industry is not saturated with that. You know, like I really do appreciate that. I thought we were actually kind of friends, and you know, this morning I think she flipped me off or something, so I flicked her off, and she sprays me with brake cleaner, and it caught me in the eyes.
Why did she flick you off?
She does that all the time, every single day, every minute of the day. Every minute of the day, it's like I walk by, like this morning, even for example, it's like, good morning, and she goes, get.
Have you guys been having this issue for a while?
Since the very first day I met her.
How long ago was that?
I mean, I've been lost for 6 months now.
Okay.
So, you know.
But why has she got such an issue with you?
It's not just me. It's everybody. Everybody there. There is not a single person in that shop that likes her. She is combative. She thinks she knows everything. I'm a veteran technician of 10 years. I've been doing this for a long time. And it's like, I've never done anything to try to help her. And it's like, I've gotten used to, you know, her. And honestly, I really don't know how, but, you know,
So she flipped you off, but she told you to get
yeah, something like that.
She flips you off, you flip her off.
Yes.
At what point does she take the is it grease
Right
gun?
after I told, it's a
brake cleaner?
Yeah, it's a refillable bottle, you know.
Right.
It's a refillable bottle that you put under pressure. And I mean, I'm sure you can see it in the video where she sprays me. And it caught me in the eye. My eyes are already and I've gotten a lot of in my eyes, and it sucks. That's partially the reason that I have vision impairment. So,
did you wash your eyes out or do anything with them yet?
Oh, there's nothing you can really do about brake cleaner because it evaporates the second air hits it. Okay. So it's like I got caught in the eyes. I, you know, blinked a few times. It burned like hell. I mean, don't get me wrong. It happens to me not daily, but I mean, at least once a week I get some in my eyes. I mean, it happens when you're in this industry.
Right.
You know, it just happens like that. I got sprayed with acetone one time. I mean, it's not intentional unless it's done like that.
Right.
You know, so.
So then you spray her, correct?
Yes.
And then you light her on fire.
Yes. And not to mention, I told her, I said, I'm going to light you on fire. She said, oh, you won't? Go do it. So I did it.
Why light her on fire?
she said to do it.
Well,
I mean, and it wasn't like, I was trying to hurt her. You know, not intent.
You lit her on fire right next to a big thing of oil. I mean, what could have happened there is that could have been pretty bad. I mean, you realize that, right?
I do. Big mistake. Regardless. Like I said, he said do it. Okay, fine. You know,
So
I just got sprayed with brake clean with acidic bleaching chemicals in my eyes.
But if she
and
told
that's
you to
also
jump
not the
off
first time that happened.
But if she told you to
Like-
jump off this building, you're going to jump off the building? Okay.
Can I have a cigarette, please? Do you mind?
I don't mind.
Thank you.
So has the issue been going on a while?
Oh, absolutely. Every single day. Thank you.
None of us are smokers.
Here. Thank you. It's like a breath of fresh air.
Has she reported you to management, or have you reported her to management?
Oh, absolutely.
What's
But the thing is I don't complain very often. But when I do, it's about something, you know, pretty serious. And I know that management has had numerous problems with her beyond measure. I mean, on a daily basis, she goes and complains to management about something somebody else is doing. I mean, they even threatened to fire her because she complained that much. You know, and it's like she finds any little reason that she can to try and belittle somebody or rude. I mean, every day for 6 months that I've seen her, I say good morning. I make it a point to say good morning to everybody in the shop. Sorry. You're fine. Would you mind cuffing me in the front?
No, I can't.
I'm not going to run. I mean, come on.
Policy is behind you.
All right, fair enough. Policy. So, I mean, that being said, it's like I have never not had a problem with her. She's probably, I mean, I'm sure there's countless things that she probably said to management about me, but I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, I've always done my job. I've done my job effectively. I mean, I double the hours of anybody else in that shop. I mean, everybody in that shop will vouch for me on, you know, not only how good of a worker I am, but if you need help, ask Chandler. Chandler will help. She asks me for help all the time. I don't mind, but when I do help her, what does she do? She says, get but a tech in need is a tech in need. If you don't know something, ask and I will help you. That's just how I am.
So what has management said to you about the issue? Anything?
Nothing.
They've not come to you at all about any complaints?
The other day, I had skipped a ticket on the rack, which RO repair order on the rack. I was like second or whatever, you know, pretty much, you know, I've got, you know, the capability, which she doesn't understand, to pick my own work. You know, I don't have to be in line. You know what I mean? I take what I want. So she saw that, and the only time, that is the first and only time that management has ever come to me, and you know, and here's the real funny thing. My boss, I already knew what she complained about, which was me skipping a ticket on the rack, because I reamed her one day. I was like, you know, you need to take the ticket. You know, if you pick it up, you do it. You know, if you pick it up, you do it. That's just how it is. And it was a large, you know, NV, kind of like that over there. And she went and complained about that. But other than that, my boss walks up to me. It was, I want to say it was maybe Thursday or Friday. And he walks up to me and goes, this is Cam Marino. I'm sure you've spoken to him already. And he says, verbatim, hey, don't talk to Andrew today. She's on her period or something. So, okay.
Who'd you talk to today?
About?
Who fired you today?
Austin.
Okay. What did he say about this whole thing?
He said that was stupid, and he kept telling me to get the out, being very rude, might I add, and I've never had a problem with him either.
Right.
And I was like, Austin, like I'm literally leaving as we speak, you know. He said, don't, you know, I didn't have my keys. I was looking for my keys, and he was like, look, you need to hurry the up, get the out of here, get the out, get the out, get the out. And I was like, dude, are you, like, I've never had a problem with you, ever. Like, you don't have to, like, you're firing me for good reason. I see it. And I was like, we shook hands. I was like, you don't need to be rude. And I told him to get after that. He just kept being a so.
Do you have a key to that building still?
Huh?
Do you have a key to that building?
To Express?
To the mosque.
I do, but I couldn't find my keys. I think I might have left them in the door this morning.
In the door in their building? At their building?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you guys have something to go over with him as well?
We just came to help you out.
Okay. I was of the understanding you guys had something on
Is that something? Oh, she spit it out.
I'm on fire.
If I try to take it out of your mouth, I get burned. You bite me.
You want to transport him?
That's how it's going. I'm gonna have to.
I was gonna say you do it with the car.
I can carry a couple things around.
I didn't know if you.
No, it's fine.
One of you guys.
So what's going on?
D1. So yeah, we'll take him up to D1. Sure. So you're going to be arrested for arson and attempted homicide.
She's not hurt. No, like I did not try to hurt her. I had no ill intention of trying to hurt her.
Put her on fire.
She also told me to do it.
That's arson. That's arson. And what you did could have caused the death or serious injury.
I put it down immediately. And I even asked her, I don't know if the cameras have audio, but if they do, you can hear me ask her. I said, she was freaking out, and I said, are you okay? Are you burned? Are you hurt?
Doesn't matter if you say you're okay. What you did could have killed her. And anybody else in that building. Especially when you're doing it right next to one of the oil cans that's just filled with motor oil. That's attempted homicide. And arson.
Do you want any of your stuff to go with you?
Chandler was charged with arson in the first degree and felony battery. The prosecution ended up dropping the arson charge, and Chandler pled guilty to third-degree battery. He was sentenced to 2 years of probation. Thanks for watching this week's episode. Law&Crime After Hours is researched, written, and produced by Alexis Hammond and Savannah Williamson. Video editing is done by the Mikey Deininger. I'm Sam Goldberg. We'll see you next week.
I tried to blow up Domino's.